Hello, and welcome to this very festive Halloween edition of the Creature Conference! Yay! As you can see, everyone's gotten in the mood. So I hope everyone's feeling festive and Halloweeny out there in YouTube video land. Thank you all for getting on your Halloween masks and whatnot. As you can see, I've got a face hugger. I think Hydra's rocking some Cthulhu. Marco has some terrifying. Is that a Fallout or what is that?
Oh, it's not Fallout.
It's not Star Wars, is it?
No, it's not Star Wars. It's much creepier.
His work attire.
I shall tell you later.
Oh my god, the suspense is killing me. And of course, Flynn is. I don't know what Flynn is. It looks like some kind of, I don't know, space baby or something. Can't tell. All right, enough of the bullshit. Let's get to it.
Ugh. This mask has been resting in the basement for ages, and it's full of dust.
Does it smell nice?
Ugh. Smells rather dusty. Smells like a Necron's ass.
Why do you know what a Necron's ass smells like?
Don't ask.
I won't.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Okay, so fifth member has struck again. My work cam is dead. Let's unplug it and see if that works. That's really annoying. Sorry, what's that?
I'm just reading at the chat. We've already, some reason, we have a dislike. Why?
They dislike your Space Marine mask. Duh. No Space Marines on this thread.
It was before we had even started, I think.
Well, someone just...
I'm sure.
Someone thinks we're full of shit.
No.
Someone can't stand the constant interruptions by the fifth member.
Eric loves the costumes.
Glad to hear it.
Mama Negan says Marco's into breathe play, clearly.
Breathe play, is that a thing? Oh wait, my thing works. Yay, my thing works, thank God.
What is that?
I feel like breathe play is like what's that thing? HDR, is it? No, HMR? The thing, you know, the sexy breathing? What's it called?
ASMR?
Thank you, ASMR. That's the thing, the sexy breathing. I'm glad you guys speak more on.
I have no idea.
Have you ever heard of ASMR, Marco?
No.
Look it up.
Yeah, it's hard to explain.
I shall not.
Have you ever... Okay, let's put it this way. Have you ever heard a sound that made you, like, feel like pins and needles or, like, tickles all over your body kind of thing?
Of course not.
Okay, well, I have. So...
I think this conversation is quite...
Slaneshi?
No. Yeah.
The easy way to describe it, if you get annoyed when someone, when they're eating, you can hear their mouth open and close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that, but 10 times worse.
No, but it's not getting annoyed. It's getting turned on by it, or like feeling all happy and shiny because of it. Like, if you take...
Very different experiences.
I guess I think that what Mama Negan is referring to is not ASMR.
No?
No.
Something far sexier?
Yes, I would assume that breathe play is.
Oh, I know. Okay, shit. Whoops. I just caught up with the conversation. A lot more Slaneshi than we want to talk about, probably.
I need to know.
What? Marco, do you have any idea how David Carradine died?
What?
David Carradine, the guy from Kung Fu Legend Continues, Kill Bill. Do you know how he died?
No.
Have you ever heard of Well,
I get it now.
That's why I
Definitely.
was referring to your mask as work
Yeah.
attire.
And Symbio Joe has actually put that in chat. So if it's not getting blocked, I think we're safe.
Hey, YouTube didn't block it. Isn't that amazing? Symbio Joe slipped right through.
We just have to. You just have to put up the sign "Heavy Slaneshi content" now.
Oh yeah. Where's the thing? Here's the thing. Where's my pen? Here we go.
And I have to say, it's a first for me. I've never done any modeling in this kind of mask.
This one I
Or
think is
any kind of-
probably a
Or
little.
any kind of
usable.
mask, to be honest.
Warning.
Nice.
I think we just need like a roller on it, so you just turn it to whichever one is it is for the day.
I love it.
That's
Is
great.
it 2 A's in Slanesh? I always screw this up because there's like 2 E's in Zeech, right?
Yes, there's 2 A's.
I knew you would know.
Of course I know.
Warning: extreme Slaneshi content. There we go. Now everyone, there we've got the trigger warning on YouTube, so now everyone knows what's going on. Okay, so today for the last installment of the Creature Conference in what is Crutober, I'm going to be building some bases for my Crute. But you know what? I'm really excited because Marco's going to be working on a Crute model. Aren't you, Marco?
I still have 2 days left. What do you
still
want?
have 2 days. Okay, so you're going to work on a Crute model tomorrow?
Uni-human.
Bonne chance.
I don't know.
What?
I feel like my job today is to just sit here and laugh. I don't know. I think
That's fine.
I'm so tired. I'm on the bright side.
How is it?
Great.
Nora just rolled up.
Guys,
Nora says hi.
Hello, Nora.
Oh wait, you heard her. You can't. They can't hear you. They said.
Hello.
They all said hello, Nora.
We've been through this before.
Yeah, but I need to remind myself every time because I'm an
We
numpty.
can't hear
apparently.
you. Hello.
Marco is yelling, "We can't hear you." What? Oh my god! I didn't
Exactly.
know.
We can't hear you.
I'll have to say it again. Hi, everyone.
I
Chat,
know.
say hi.
Okay, they respond, so clearly they can hear you.
Oh, okay.
I can't
Chat
hear
says
you.
hi.
Marco, fuck off.
What
What?
did you say?
He's just screaming, "I can't hear you."
Oh my god, Marco. You troll.
Tell her chat says hi.
Oh, chat says hi. Oh, you can see the chat.
Oh,
I can see the chat. I just don't know what people are saying. Oh, hi, everyone. Who's saying hi to me? That's so nice.
All the nice
Tom,
people.
Mama Negan Hobby Stuff.
Mama Negan.
Symbio Joe. Mark. Eric. Diana.
Hello,
Hmm.
Eric.
Hi, Diana.
I found the elastic for your face hugger, so you put it on your face.
Wonderful.
It actually came with it.
You know, our dog found it.
Found the face hugger, or the elastic.
yay!
He found the face hugger and he was extremely excited about it, but then he ran away scuttling because he knew I was going to go after him.
See, our dog is named Ripley, and it's extremely excited about face huggers.
Mm-hmm.
How appropriate!
Perfect, isn't it?
It's pretty perfect. Yes.
But he would destroy it in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, he would eat it.
So Nick,
Yeah.
how about you? Are you also finding dog hair on all your modeling projects, like me?
I am not finding dog hair on my modeling projects because I'm pretty smart. I keep my modeling projects out in the studio, and I keep my dog in the house, so they don't never the twain shall meet.
It will happen, trust me.
Oh shit! Well, I've already got dog hair on all my clothes. How's your
I'm
thoughts?
not sure, Jones, but I think I'm going to keep this.
You think you're gonna keep what?
Can you see my screen?
Oh, you bastard! Hold on. The chat is in the way. I gotta make it smaller. You
Is
gonna
it
steal my
weapon?
thing?
It's a weapon, yeah?
You gonna steal my very efficient German saw tool?
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Isn't it cool? Well, you can order another one.
Did you see
Yeah, I
Symbio
know.
Joe said lack of dog content is disturbing?
Oh, sorry, Symbio. Apparently, well, the dog's sleeping right now, so no one wants him up right now.
Or does he mean on Instagram?
I don't know. What do you mean, Symbio? You want me to post it on Instagram, or you want the dog to show up on the stream? So I got to figure out some creep bases.
Amazing.
Where are the ones you
I
made?
Over there.
I finally found a replacement for my saw,
Oh, good.
because I used to have a girlfriend who was goldsmith, and
Yep.
she gave me those very very thin saw blades,
I do
and
remember.
I was worshipping each one of them after we broke up.
No.
They were
So
they're so
precious.
thin, you can cut everything with that, and you hardly lose any material. And but they eventually break, and
Yeah.
until I've run out at some point. I think I have one left.
So these can't be bought?
I was looking for them all over the place. Well, not all the time, but every now and then. And
Yeah.
I even tried to get professional
Jewelers?
goldsmith stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but now I found a decent replacement, and they are like hair thin.
Is it the razor
that-
saw or is it the other thing that you have there?
It's a saw. It's a blade you can put into this bow saw.
Oh, so it's not the thing you got from me.
No, that's a solid little blade, and this is
Those are still pretty thin. The razor saw blades.
yes, they are super thin, but this is almost as thin. Maybe
Nice.
even thinner, but I finally have replacement, and I'm a happy little boy now. Happy,
Nice.
happy, happy.
You
Happy
can stop stealing them from her
Halloween!
trash now.
What?
You can stop stealing them from your ex-girlfriend's trash now. Creeping around her house, seeing if she's thrown any out.
Speaking
Yeah.
from experience, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In regards to the dog question, Symbio Joe has responded with both. Both is good.
Oh, so Symbio Joe wants dog everywhere.
I have been remiss in updating the Instagram.
Yeah, you gotta get on that, man.
I know. I'm thinking of putting a Halloween themed post.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Give
On
him a
Ripley's-
big
on
bloody
Ripley's
bone,
account?
and
Sorry, what was that?
On Ripley's account.
On Ripley's account, yeah.
Nice! Go for it!
Yeah, Nora bought Ripley a Halloween costume like months ago now. I don't know. But she's been super excited about it.
So, what is it?
You'll have to tune into Ripley's account to find out what it is, Marco.
I might.
Come on, it would be shitty if we spoiled the surprise now.
Yeah, agreed.
I was thinking about wearing that costume today, but then I found the facehugger.
wearing Ripley's costume.
Yes.
Now that's a weird fetish.
Hey, I warned you before. Stream Slaneshi content.
But why not? Honestly, why not?
You know. It fits.
So, Marco, what are you doing there?
I'm
Are you
needing.
actually sculpting something?
I am. I'm needing the shit. You know, my epoxy sculpt is like what, 13 years old, 12 years old, like
Oh,
the stuff
right.
I got from Toronto back then,
Yeah.
and it's getting really hard. It's still working, but it's getting really hard. And I honestly intend to buy some new soon
Yeah.
because it's still possible here from the UK.
Well, it's gonna
But
be yeah.
right now I need a large amount, which doesn't have to be very fancy, and it's still good for this kind of stuff. So, but you have to need it for like 20 minutes. So
Hey, you know what you do? Take that epoxy, put it in the microwave, take the lid off of
Yeah.
it, and microwave it for 15 seconds. Not more.
okay,
15 seconds. And then don't touch it for a while because it'd be really hot.
but it's really old, like really old.
Just do it. Yeah, this is what the I had some epoxy fix it that had gone
Yeah.
gross. And
Yeah.
the guys at Aves told me that if I just put it in the microwave for 15 seconds, that
Yeah.
revitalizes it. And like if you have it already, it's not gonna ruin it.
Yeah, of
So
course.
you might as well
of course.
try it and see if it helps.
Interesting. The funny thing is, component A is still perfectly fine. Component B is getting really. Bleh.
Yes. Component A is the one that's gray, right? Like very gray.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
that one lives forever. It's always component B that gives me the trouble. I'd say it's component B for boogers, like snot, because it looks like snot. Thanks for the
Yeah.
visit. Or you're not
Agreed.
approving, okay. Yeah, it looks like snot. Okay.
So Symbio Joe's got some more
I'm in the
little
student
tips
in the
for us. So
And
it says
garage.
for Hydra, you can use
shed. In the shed.
What?
you can ask Don Sib
Oh,
Thorpe
there he
about
is.
Jeweler's saw blades, and Marco says you can order it from X. They are located in the Netherlands.
oh, tell me again, from X? Like
X.
X?
Yeah, just a X.
What? Sounds like a bad movie. You can take it from the X. Haha.
Yeah, Vin Diesel sent him to you. Oh, that's triple X, sorry.
X from the. Okay.
Form X.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's called Form X. I'm dyslexic, Symbio Joe.
No, I read that from X too.
Thank you. I will, I need to give it a try.
Well, what can I say? I'm happy that I have.
Bye for real. Nora has left the building.
Bye-bye.
They said
Bye-bye.
bye. Oh, she's gone.
So now take the spirits out. You can.
The spirits? What?
The schnapps.
The schnapps?
The alcohol. The good stuff.
I feel like we're rather weird tonight.
Yeah. Well, we're rather
What-
weird
what-
most nights, but, pretty weird tonight.
What's going on here? So, what are you working on, Mr. Pink?
I'm working on bases for my crew.
How exciting is that?
Hey, I never said it was going to be exciting. I just said I need to get some shit done. Because I realized that I didn't get nearly as much done for my crew during Crewtober as I wanted to. But
Easy.
it felt... Hey, listen! How many crewts you made in Crewtober?
0. I still got 2 days.
So anyway, I feel like I hadn't done as much crewing in Crewtober as I had hoped, but I did get some painted, and it feels good to get some of them based. And just like looking at the ones that I did have based, I'm like, oh man, I want to base some more. So that is what I'm doing tonight. I'm hearing an echo from somebody.
Yep, me too.
Hmm.
Is it gone now?
Yeah.
Yeah? Was it you, Simon? Did you break things?
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
I'm sorry you didn't get to go on your Schrodinger's holiday.
Yeah, well, that's a different kind of story.
Okay.
Tell it.
No, you don't have to tell it if you don't want to. But if you want to.
Well, we wanted to. I was planning on not being at home this weekend because we have a long weekend,
Yeah.
and yeah, no, me and my brothers gave my mother for her 70th birthday a present, and we rented a house in north of Germany, close to the sea.
Nice.
And we wanted to go there all together this weekend.
Yeah.
And then my boys got a bit of a cough, and one of my brothers did not take that very easy, and he said he don't want to risk his boys getting sick, and therefore the whole thing was not cancelled, but we're going to try to find another time
Yeah.
where we can go together, but that is already tricky as it has taken ages for the first date to be arranged.
So
Yeah,
you might get
and,
away by the time she turns 75?
Yeah, maybe.
Shit. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's a little weird, especially if you look at the facts, you can easily come to terms that there's nothing spectacular about it. Like it all
What?
makes sense in a way, and everything's fine. But when you look at the personal, emotional aspect of things,
Yeah, of course.
it's getting weird. Like someone was expecting something, and blah 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 blah. Yeah. So I have to admit that I'm actually a bit happy that we're not going, because first of all, I can have this wonderful evening with you guys, which I have been really looking forward to. Yeah.
You trying to butter
I'd
us
rather
up? It's
hang out
working.
with my internet boyfriends than with my own friends.
Then with your own
Aw.
brothers?
Yeah. No, to my brothers, I was actually looking forward to. But
Maybe other people.
Hey, you have some brothers here too, okay?
Internet brothers.
Ah.
Yeah, and I think, well, the last weeks have been really exhausting to me, and I think a little rest this weekend will be good.
Good.
I shall say, quote now, it's home for a rest, isn't it?
Oh, see what he did there? A
Nice.
little bit Spirit of the West reference. I like it.
Absolutely.
That's some Canadiana for anyone who's missing out.
Jesus, I instantly have that song in my head.
There you go. You're welcome.
Just added it to my jogging playlist a couple of weeks ago, and
Oh,
since then,
cool.
it's still totally fresh in my mind. Yeah.
And suddenly you are even quicker than before.
Yes.
Clearly, I need
Because
to
you
add.
want to get home and get a beer.
Clearly, I need to add Einfach Sein to my my cycling playlist.
You go cycling.
I cycle. I've been known to
Okay.
cycle.
Like to work or just for sports?
Are you kidding me? I work in the same place that I build these models. I've been
Ah,
working
I
from
forgot.
home since March 2020.
Okay, wow, holy shit.
Yeah.
And how's that affecting your psyche?
For a
Not
while,
at all.
I was like, oh man, this is a party. This is great. I could do this forever. And now I'm kind of
Yeah.
feeling it a bit more. I don't know if I've talked about this on the stream, but I feel like you can, there's two parts to a job. There's like the work that you do every day in an office, and there's the people
Yeah.
that you do it with, right?
Absolutely.
And when the work that you do every day in the office gets boring, it kind of helps you tolerate it when you enjoy the people that you're doing it with.
Oh, totally. Of course.
So I feel like my experience of the pandemic has been that when you're working from home all the time and you only see your coworkers on like Zoom or whatever video conference you want to use,
Yeah.
you get less of the people and more of the work, and your job has to be really friggin' interesting because it's all you got, man.
Yeah.
So
of course.
I'm missing the people a little bit.
Of course you are.
But it's tough because like at my employer, they're currently experimenting with people going back to the office, but it's voluntary. And it's limited, that only I don't know, they're trying to like start with a small number and then like increase it gradually, so only so many people can go in the office. So I'm like, well, I could go back to the office, but what I really want to see in the office is the people from my team, but
Yeah,
we
of course.
literally can't fit our team in the office right now with the limitations.
Shit.
So it's getting, I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, I feel very privileged that I still can work, and that I've been able to
Yep.
like stay safe at home this whole time.
Yeah, of
But
course.
yeah, it's not as party as I thought it was going to be initially.
On the long term, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for asking.
Yeah, it's interesting actually, because I think we all struggle with these kind of questions these days, which is, of course, it's privileged, but mental health is a thing.
Yeah. I agree.
It is indeed.
Because Flynn, you
Well-
can't work from home, right?
No, I actually have to go in.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and even
And
though
you-
the numbers are rising again, next week masks will be off in school. Doesn't that make sense?
Really?
Oh shit.
Yeah. we have the pandemic. We have the other like spreading disease. This respiratory virus thing hitting the little kids.
And numbers,
Oh, I didn't hear about this.
and numbers are rising really badly in Germany. Like really badly right now.
Yeah, and
this-
and yeah.
Are the masks coming off just in because you've told me before that your region of Germany is kind of more conservative, right wing, sort of, than other parts of
Yeah.
Germany? Is it just in your region that masks are coming off, or is it everywhere in Germany?
It's our government consists of a liberal and a conservative part,
Okay.
and the liberal part is in the education ministry ministry,
Yeah.
and yeah, they are making decisions obviously not for school but for financial interests, I would say. And therefore they say, well, the kids need to go to school. There won't be any lockdowns from school anymore, which is kind of understandable. But I
Yeah.
think they're doing that for the wrong reasons. But well, whatever. But last but not least, they are saying, well, the masks go off because they feel like the pressure that people are annoyed by the mask.
Of course.
And I think they now start the phase where they want to pretend that it's not so bad after all.
Hey, didn't Flynn, how'd that work out for the UK? Our good friend Boris pretending it's not so bad.
So we're getting a rise ourselves here at the moment as well, but it's more of everyone's going. Some people are still wearing masks because they feel more protected by it, but most people have like got the 2 jabs and everything. So it's how people feel comfortable with it. Because at work we've not had to wear them anymore.
Really?
Yeah, because we had like all the other protective barriers and stuff they put up between us and customers.
Wow. Okay.
So they were proper on it with getting everything in, and at one point it was like the law changed of even shop workers had to wear masks, so they had to be to follow that. And then after I think about 2 months ago, it was like, yep, you don't have to wear the mask anymore. It's personal choice, except on public transport in London,
Wow.
where you are still meant to wear a mask unless you're exempt.
Okay.
I have to admit that I think that's very risky, to say
Yep, I agree.
the least.
Absolutely.
I feel the same.
But when you start talking to people, I feel like I don't know. It's such a bubble thing
Such a what?
because when I talk to people, I feel like this mask discussion such a bubble thing. So I'm in a bubble where we sort of agree on that the mask is an important tool to keep us safe, right?
I love the fact that even your kids do it. Like, your kids were like doing make believe, and they were like, "Mom, Dad, we need masks because good construction workers wear masks."
Yeah. But I was on a field trip a couple of weeks ago, and I was with my co-teacher, and she's 60, and she refers to the mask as the stupid thing because it bugs her and it annoys her,
Yeah.
and therefore she's like, yeah, I know that it's important and know that it helps. I know that it keeps us safe in a way, but on the other side, it's the stupid thing. And I'm like, why is that in your language? So do you even think about that?
Yeah.
And in school, the kids are trying to get rid of the mask whenever possible, and you have like every lesson tons of discussions about why someone needs to wear a mask, or you just have to remind them, please put it back on, please put it back on, please put it back on, please put it back on.
Oh man. Probably because they have some lessons where the teachers just don't give a shit and just let them wear it off.
Yeah, and some parents don't give a shit, which is
Right.
more.
So also I think for some people, you're telling me to do this, I'm just going to rebel and not do it.
Yeah. of
Especially
course.
idiot kids. We've talked about this before.
Well,
Well,
I once read a statistic where people where some scientists try to examine how many times you would have to tell a pupil on the schoolyard not to spit out your bubble gum, and the average amount was 14 times.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah, but I've worked with during my holidays we did some installations here, electric wiring, and I to speed up everything I helped the electrician, and
Okay.
he said he feels his personal freedom being threatened by the mask,
Yeah, of
Oh my
course.
god.
and I was like, "Where's the fucking problem, man?
Yeah,
Seriously."
of course.
What's the fucking problem? Like some
Cry me
people,
a
like
river.
they get so angry and so affected. Like,
Simon, he's so beautiful. He has to let his beautiful face show to everyone. How is he gonna meet all
Oh,
the ladies
Jesus,
if he's got a
yes.
mask over
We
his
live,
beautiful
we
face?
live in a dictatorship these days, just like the Third Reich.
Yo, dude.
Yes.
Do not I don't know how much you get that. I'm hoping you don't get that much in Germany, but have you heard the stupid shit that's happening on this side of the Atlantic?
No.
You joke, but people have literally been like, this is what happened to the Jews. Like first they made them wear like Stars of
Yep.
David, and then it was
Yep.
like they basically say, I have to wear a mask, this is the Holocaust. It's like, do you even understand what you're talking about? Because you clearly do not.
You know where they sadly have picked that up? It's a shame to say,
Where?
but I fear that they have picked that up from the Germans.
I
What?
think so, yeah.
Really?
Because I've seen some of those anti-vaxxer
Yeah.
dudes, and like 2020 in Berlin,
Yeah.
they had this
We talked about that, yeah.
yeah, and they were wearing shirts with a star on the
Oh, no.
David star,
Oh no.
It's
and
so
inside that it
weird.
said unvaxxed.
Wow, inside the Star of David.
Yes,
It's so weird and it's
Good
so
God.
stupid and it's so.
and they are
it's
basically
insulting.
like they're sympathizing with neo-Nazis.
And it's so insulting to all the real victims of the
Yes.
Third Reich. It's so bad.
It's incredible. It's
Man.
the I always think about Einstein and his saying that there are two things that are endless.
Oh,
One
the
is
universe and human
universe, and one
stupidity?
and one is humanity's stupidity, and
Absolutely.
with one of those two things he's not sure.
Oh, yeah, okay, I forgot that one.
It's when I think about that I get goosebumps because I get so angry.
Yeah, me too.
Jesus.
Me too, because it's so obviously stupid at a time where we have so much science and knowledge at our fingertips.
Yeah.
I mean, we all would have
But
wished.
it's so easy to be rejected. And that's incredible when you start talking to those people. They just bluntly ignore facts. Like they don't accept that they are facts. And that's something that is beyond me.
My
Yeah, makes
favorite
sense.
argument that these people make is, well, I don't know what's in that vaccine, so I'm not going to put it in my body. It's like, do
Yeah.
you know how many things you put in your body every day that you don't know anything about?
Absolutely.
Coca-Cola, what's in it? Do you really know? No, you don't. Cigarettes.
Absolutely.
Deodorant.
And even then, there might be a risk. But yeah, there might be a risk. There might be a risk of catching COVID too.
There might be a risk with dying?
Yeah, absolutely. Same. But I mean, for me, it's so simple. Yes, of course. With every medication you take into your body, there's a risk always.
Yeah.
But usually, it's very, very small, controlled, scientifically proven, etc., etc. But the risk of catching COVID, of getting a bad run of it, is obviously so much fucking higher. I mean, I've seen so many people having a bad case of COVID, or have people dying from this shit.
Do you see much of it in your work?
Yeah, of course. We're all. I'm concerned
Because
with
you
it
work with
every
like
day.
marginalized communities, right? So
Absolutely, we always have to watch out if there's an outbreak among our clients, which might become big in an instant. So it's an everyday thing for me.
yeah.
But all the same, we also have some coworkers who say, no, I won't put this vaccine into my body because it
And-
might be bad.
That was one thing I wanted to ask, because in Canada, the various levels of government have made it mandatory vaccination for certain.
Really?
Yeah.
That's something you could never do in Germany because they would, they would scream out and they would
Really?
cry of anger.
So,
Yeah.
for example, our transportation system,
Yeah.
trust that it is nowhere near as efficient as German's transportation system, or
Well,
like Berlin's or whatever. But anyway, I think they're about to put 2,000 employees on leave because they said that all employee, because technically the transit system employees are employees of the city government, and the
yeah.
city government has passed something saying that all city government employees need to be vaccinated, and if you're not vaccinated, you will be placed on leave. And the union for the transportation, like the transportation workers, has said, do
Yeah.
not tell the government whether you're vaccinated or not. They're not allowed to ask you. It's against your
Holy
rights.
shit. Yeah.
So they're putting 2,000 employees on leave.
Holy
And they're saying
shit.
like, hey, you might not be able to take the subway anymore because we don't have anyone to drive it.
Oh, so crazy. But
Yeah.
actually, Germany with the same thing. The same discussion is going on here. If your employer is even allowed to know if you're vaccinated or not, which is in so many ways totally crazy. I mean, it's a worldwide emergency. It's not a small thing.
Simon,
When
you're a
Yes.
teacher, right?
Yes.
Do you have to disclose vaccination status for other things as a teacher? Because like here in Canada, if you're a teacher, you have to be vaccinated against certain things, like not COVID, but before, like I don't know, like what do people get vaccinated against? Mumps,
Measles.
rubella, measles. Yeah, like
Measles?
is
Yeah.
that something in Germany? Because in Canada, you have to teachers have to be vaccinated against certain things to work.
We did not have until very recently. Vaccination
Really?
is a very hot cooked topic here,
Oh.
and I have my very personal opinion on that.
Yeah.
Um, because I'm, our my son could not. Well, we tried to vaccinate him in the regular schedule, and it went rather bad for him.
okay,
And therefore we try to look into this whole discussion, and it's very hard to get non-emotional sides on that because you will find very very aggressive vaccinators
okay,
Mm-hmm.
and you will find very aggressive anti-vaccinators. I was surprised by that a bit, that I would have assumed that the anti-vax movement is sort of, that's the aggressive part because that's the rebellious part.
Mm-hmm.
But the
yeah.
other side is almost as aggressive,
Okay.
which took me a bit by surprise. And yeah, so what I would advocate is, especially with kids, is to see how they develop and see when it is mindful to vaccinate them. I'm not against vaccination at all, but I'm what I learned was the individual vaccination plan
Yeah.
to be a thing. So you look at the kid and you don't look at its age. So in Germany you get a plan when your kid is born,
Yeah.
and you get asked when you don't get a stamp from the doctor, like so your kid is I don't know, 6 months old, why isn't it vaccinated against this and that?
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is, to me, this is really weird because my son was born too early, and therefore his whole development has been is different than other kids.
Okay.
And so when we went to the doctors and the doctor said, well, he's 6 weeks now, we should get him vaccinated, we were like, he might be on the paper 6 weeks, but he's like 4 weeks behind.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
And the doctor said, well, yeah, no, let's vaccinate him. And we were like, no. If you look at him compared to kids at the same quotation marks age,
Yeah.
he is in his whole development, he's different.
Okay.
That's
And
interesting. I've never
therefore,
thought about that before. Like if a child is like a preemie, like it's born early,
Yeah.
People still treat it like it's the exact same age.
Even if he's not born early, if you think about it, like in the education system, each teacher can give you paper and siegel on the fact that each kid develops differently.
Yeah.
And why do they develop differently in any other aspect, but in their immune system, they develop all the same at the same pace?
Yeah, of course.
Because a vaccination is a challenge after all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
So,
I feel like we're probably going further down this hole than anyone.
Well, Eric actually goes, this conversation is why I love and enjoy you all.
What?
So-
Okay, cool.
Woo!
Thank
So-
you.
I was just thinking people are like, oh, snore, get the shit out of here.
One of the bits I was going to say is, it's like you were saying, Simon, like some children, to some people even they can't get vaccinated for like immune deficiencies, or
Yeah, I think
responses.
he hasn't been here. Is he here today? David Hill? David Hill has something like that, where
Yeah.
he has an allergy, which means that he can't get vaccinations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So other people getting vaccinated help those people.
Yeah, true.
So when
Yeah,
some
and
people,
that's where I think that where I'm a bit on the side of the ones who say don't tell them if you're vaccinated or not, because there are people that cannot be vaccinated for reasons,
yeah,
and
Yeah, but-
to have them suffer because
Yeah,
but-
they have a medical reason.
Yeah, but no. I sorry, but
Yeah, but no.
I absolutely think we should live in a society where we can talk about this kind of stuff. But as long as you're being not vaccinated endangers other people around you, everyone should know. Why not?
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
just be relaxed. Just be
Oh, man.
relaxed about it.
It's tough.
Just don't make enemies of each other. But I mean, if vaccination was just a personal choice, I wouldn't care at all. Just choose what you want to. It's your risk. Just I don't care. But because you're risking other people around you, I don't think there's an option ethically for me.
But
But
you can say that because you have like an average health, and you have like an average risk in a vaccination.
Yeah, but I work with people every single day who are usually at a much larger risk. And of course, I'm having to discuss all the ethical aspects of these questions every single day with my social workers, with my clients, with everybody. And
Yeah.
of course, I see the personal rights of each one. And I think we shouldn't condemn each other. We should even more talk to each other and understand where everybody is coming from. But
Yeah.
knowing where everybody, where someone is very important to just know how you have to watch your own health. Because if I know my coworker isn't vaccinated, I know I have to behave different around him or her. And
Yeah.
it's not a bad thing. It's just vital to know.
Yeah. Problem we're not solving tonight, sadly.
Mhm.
No, of course not. But I'm really surprised, actually, that we as a society are better in 2021 with the internet and everything. And
Wow,
all
the
this-
internet, it's shown its capacity to misinform as readily as it informs.
Absolutely, yeah.
Holy cow! I told you about this electrician I've been working with.
Yeah.
He actually said that he has stopped watching the state media, as he said, and that he was like getting
He's like, I get all my news from Facebook.
yeah, and
Oh, no.
he stopped watching TV because he was sick of all the blah blah, and he's now watching YouTube. And I looked at the 60-year-old dude and said, well, there's a thing in school we try to teach the kids there.
Media
that's called
literacy?
what?
Media literacy?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I feel like we should go to we should go to the I don't know, to older people and tell them that just because it's happening on a screen doesn't mean that it's real.
Oh, 100%. Like we deal with this with my mother-in-law.
Okay.
where she'll like read something on WhatsApp or something, and we got to the point where we have to be like, you need to go, and if you see it on like CBC, it's real, but if you see it on WhatsApp, it's not necessarily real.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we live in an age where everybody thinks each opinion is as valid as the other.
Yeah.
But science is not an opinion. Science is something else. And you really have to remind people all the time, like science is more than just an opinion.
Man, we're really not going to solve this tonight, as Simon says.
Whatever, let's go to Warhammer, shouldn't we?
Yeah, so on the topic of Warhammer, big day tomorrow. You know why?
Yeah.
Games Workshop's going to preview some shit.
Yeah.
Apparently it's going to be huge.
No 2 minutes at all for you and for me.
Well, I was going to ask about your predictions.
Yeah, what? Well, is it difficult?
Hey, we can still try.
Yeah. Okay, let's have some predictions now, folks.
What do
I
people
wonder
expect to
what
see?
big
Let's ask the
garbage-
chat first.
Yeah.
Dear chat, with the Games Workshop big October 30th preview tomorrow, what do you expect to see? Please tell us in the
Joe
chat.
has gone with another day of disappointments.
Yeah, but what's the shape of your disappointments? Come on.
Eric has
It's
gone
wearing
with
armor. It's wearing armor.
Yeah,
I
we're all
predict-
waiting about saying it. Flynn should get his helmet out again.
yeah. Eric has gone Nidvember.
Oh, well that is happening. That's not that's starting on Monday, but that's what you can look forward to after your day of disappointment.
Mum and Egan, I think this is just from the bit. Now all vax people are turning gay and spike others, and now we die in December.
Nice.
Oh, there's been a lot of people getting spiked and everything recently.
Spiked?
Drink
What's
spikes.
spiked?
Oh,
Putting like
really?
drugs or something into drinks. Peeps using needles is some of the ones as well, where they're just injecting people with stuff.
The hell? Jesus.
So basically, because all these people haven't been able to go out nightclubs and getting their fun of spiking
They're like, I
people.
gotta catch up on
Yeah,
drugging
it seems
people?
like it. Yeah,
Oh,
it seems like
God.
it because the number of people getting spiked has just skyrocketed since people have been able to go back to clubs. Like
Oh,
you
no.
wouldn't
Yeah.
hear about it as much. It might be that the numbers are the same, but because it's now news again and scaremongering people from going out and spreading
Yeah.
COVID, it's been shown in the news a lot more. But yeah, there's been a lot more people getting spiked. They're
Wow.
covering their
okay.
drinks and everything, and they're getting people coming up with needles and getting them in the arm when they're at the bar.
What the heck?
Are you
What is this?
fucking
An action
serious?
movie?
Yeah, some sort of Mission Impossible.
Yeah, what is
nonsense.
this shit? Oh my god.
So Simio Joe goes, no Tyrant is the shape. Eric he's agreed with Symbio Joe about another day of disappointments.
Yeah.
Tom Wilson, I expect to see a lot of stuff they've already shown us, and 2 new models, and no Tyranids.
Oh, that's a very specific. Now that's a ballsy prediction because there's like they said they're gonna have something for all the different game systems, right?
Yeah. Mark has said Unification Wars for the Horus Heresy, and everything is meh.
What is Unification Wars? I don't know. I don't speak
Oh,
Space
that's
Marine.
cool. No, it's human. It's not Space Marine. Unification War is the era that is before the real Space Marines were made.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Uh,
Thunder Warriors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
but
Jesus, I
Horus
can't believe I
Heresy
just
was-
said that.
But Thunder Warriors were only on Earth, I think. I think everything after Thunder Warriors, but Horus Heresy was kind of announced, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
that.
they can-
Well, it's been leaked, right?
Yeah.
About 2 months ago.
More. That was a while back.
Yeah.
I had known very little about the Unification Wars and everything
Yeah.
until I heard that German podcast where they,
Yeah.
compiled a bunch of infos about that, and I was pretty surprised how deep that lore was, and how sinister and dark and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because unification wars. Jesus, you don't want to live there. And
Yeah.
those Thunder Warriors, well, poor bastards.
Suicide mission.
Yes, and I don't know how much you know about them, but
Tell us.
they're basically, if I remember it correctly, they're basically like Space Marines. So they have their body strength and body shape changed and everything, and are up to both eyes in drugs.
Yeah.
But they don't have the psychic to go along with it. So they have their body changed while they are grown men,
Yeah.
which results in them all being like the worst psychopaths,
Oh.
because they cannot. Well, the Space Marines are trained psychologically, and they're hypnotized and whatever. They're trained to be like those super soldiers and kill and not think about that.
Mm-hmm.
But the Thunder Warriors were not treated in that way. They were they were fully aware of what they were doing, like genocide and all the gruesome things they're doing,
Yeah.
but without this mindless for the Emperor thing.
The conditioning or whatever.
Yes, the psychological conditioning, and that makes them like so human.
Yeah.
Okay, so they seem slightly more interesting than Marines.
Yeah.
They're not doing anything for Black Library, are they?
God, I hope not. Who cares?
Right. Because I just got their email. Well, they're giving a discount to Warhammer Plus. They are really plugging that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
you can
that
get
seems
2
desperate.
weeks. You can get 2 weeks. Two
I was
weeks.
about to
does.
say,
What do we get for a discount?
2 weeks off the cost.
So
Well, it's because it's
awesome.
going to take them 2 weeks to put another episode of Astartes that you've already seen up there.
Well, no, they showed the whole Astartes.
Oh, they put all of it up. I thought they were going to
So-
meet that out.
Well, it was
Like we'd
only
already been
90
doing.
minutes in
Yeah.
all in total with the original one he did. So
No, it isn't. It isn't. Oh, 19. I thought you said 90.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, 90. So because they put it all into one episode and put it all on there in one go.
I just picture them going to that guy. He's like, yeah, I worked on this for like 3 years. And they're like, great. We put it all up. He's like, what? It's like, put it all up, all in one go. When are you going to have the next episode ready? In 3 years?
Yeah, but they've got him his whole team. Apparently, they're also doing some offers on new stuff. So it's like get started on a new game, and there's like offers
What?
until the 8th of November.
This is not related to Warhammer Plus. This is just separate.
This is This is part of Warhammer Day.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, so I'm expecting that Horus Heresy thing
Yeah,
that we've all seen months ago. Models look pretty cool for Space Marines.
What is it?
It's like new Terminators, like Horus Heresy Terminators. New Horus Heresy Space Marines. I think they're Beakies this time.
yeah.
Or like,
Okay.
were they Beakies before? I can't remember. They weren't.
No,
were
they didn't have. They did and didn't have the Beakies before. The Beakies were pure Forge World.
Yeah, so now you can get Beakies in plastic, is what the leak showed. And then there was like something that looked like a Land Raider.
Yeah, Spartan
I
tank.
don't speak Space Marine, but yeah, okay.
It's basically a version of the Land Raider, but they called it a Spartan.
I don't speak Space Marine. That's hilarious.
If you
Oh,
look
I
at,
saved.
if you look at the
saved-
camera right now, this is these are my first 140k models actually.
Hot RTB.
There we go.
Yes, absolutely. This was
Hey,
the original shit back
Literally,
from the day.
that was when I respected Space Marines. I had a guy across the street who had those. I was like, whoa, those are kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's where my love for Beakies came from.
Beakies are the best.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So it looks like there's also 2 new characters, models, new Dreadnought, that
We're
already
still talking Horus Heresy here.
yeah,
Okay.
and that's and also some dice. The most important thing.
Wait, did they already preview this stuff?
I know this is in the leak, so someone actually
Oh.
did some internet magic and got all the leaked pictures together and collaged them over where they actually are.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Okay.
So you can actually see in one go what they are.
Smart internet people.
Ouch.
So it looks like you get 30 Beaky Marines. You get your 5 new Terminator models. You get the tank, the 2 characters, and the Dreadnought.
Cool.
But they've redesigned a Dreadnought that already existed, and we haven't had a redesign. Or any other faction hasn't had a redesign for any models.
Wait, they redesigned
They've
that pre-heresy whatever one, Contemptor, is that what it's called?
Yeah, the Contemptor Dreadnought. Because it's now
Well-
more, I think, it's more posable and everything.
Why didn't they
Let's
just
not
come out
start
with Leviathan?
whining about we don't get any updates.
No. Agreed.
Yeah. Are you done with
Space Marine
speculating what-
time?
Yeah,
Space
Space
Marine
Marine
Space
time
Marine
is
time
over.
is officially concluded.
Well,
Okay.
you
So
say
when
that.
a
I
good
say
while
that.
ago,
It's concluded. It's over. Go for it, Simon.
a good while ago, I stumbled about a music streaming service. Let me call it that way. I don't want to promote anything here, what I'm not getting paid for.
Sure.
And they have like all those audiobooks from like library
Oh.
as audiobooks.
Yeah.
And so I started re-listening all the books that I enjoyed when I read those, like some Horus Heresy books, and I went back now to listen to Eisenhorn, Inquisitor Eisenhorn books,
Yeah.
and I enjoyed them, but they were kind of old in a way.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that Dan Abnett continued writing about Guns Ghost. No, not Guns Ghost. About Eisenhorn, and there's a short story compendium that's called Magus. And within that short story, there's an interesting story where actually a Tyrant shows up.
Oh.
And it's a great appearance. It's a great story, and it starts. I don't know. You guys, do you want to hear it? Shall I spoil anything?
I'm not going to read it ever. So, but ask
I'm
the people who might.
Yeah, because I've got that on my reading list at some point soon.
It's cool, because when in the story at one point a name is dropped, and then you instantly know what the obviously creature is, but that was pretty cool because it shone a light on how Tyranids would work in a regular society. Well, that's wrong. Not in a here mass combat super space marines fighting super aliens.
You
from
mean
outer
like
space,
a
I think?
civilian situation like Marco
Yes.
was always on about being most
Yes.
inspired by how Tyranids would.
Yes, exactly.
Interact.
The horror alludes Tyranid in a feral or in a loosely imperial civil setting would cause,
Let's
There you go,
go
Marco.
there now.
Get on it.
and that's pretty cool. And I really enjoyed that. And it was like, ooh, could it be? Could it be? And then it was like, yes, it is. And it's so cool.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So where's it from, Simon?
It's in Dan Abnett's short story collection called Eisenhorn Magus.
Oh, I have it. Okay. Apparently I need to read it too. And not
Tonight.
only have it.
Do it.
Well, it's cool because there are a bunch of short stories, and I found the foreword very interesting because there Dan Abnett, at least in the audiobook, explains how this book was came about, so how it was, made sort of.
Yeah.
And they apparently have a term for these kind of books, which are called what was it, 40K home stories or something like that,
Okay.
because they are all stories that are not in the on the battlefield with thousands of dying and blah blah blah, but
Nice.
it's all
Okay.
about fleshing out those civilian areas of the imperial.
Okay. Time for a confession. I met Dan Abnett, I think, at 2 games days so far. I think once in Germany, once in Toronto. And I
Wait,
was
Toronto?
always- Yeah, I think
Oh.
he was there. I think he was there back then.
I think
Okay,
so
well,
too.
I still wasn't reading the books back then, so.
And I was always too shy, which really angers me to this day because, wow, what the fuck? You only live once. To thank him because he's adding so much human depth to the 40K universe, which has been so sorely lacking before.
Yep. Absolutely agree.
That's why I'm
And-
such a fan. He's such a genius. Love his work, really.
And when you read those short stories, you will agree even more to that, because
Okay.
these are fleshing out the human society even more than in his other works.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was just listening to a couple of YouTube interviews with him, and with every interview I listened to on my way to work, I was getting more and more respect than I already had for him. He's such a great guy, such a treasure, really, for 40K.
Yeah.
He hasn't ever written for fantasy, has he?
I don't know.
I think 1 or 2 pieces, but
That's-
it's been like 10 years ago or something.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it was, if I'm getting it wrong, I think it was called Thunder and Steel.
His thing he
I
wrote for
think the only
fantasy?
misstep he ever took was those Iron Snake Space Marine chapter he invented.
They
Why?
were
What's
pretty
wrong with
good
them?
books.
I don't know, they kind of look goofy.
Yeah, but
Oh, I think
honestly, the book is really, really good because once again, it adds some depth to the cliche of the Space Marine.
Okay.
It's good.
that Between the Bolter and Me guys are making Iron Snake Space Marines. They're like
Then
silver,
some-
and they have like
then some things, then they're okay, but
what?
my only experience with them is from one of those comic books,
Okay.
Yeah.
and they were rather goofy.
Yeah. Okay. The book
Like
is-
what
the
was
book is
goofy
good.
about them?
I don't know. It's hard to describe. They were sort of running around with the same pathos like a blood angel would do, but they are like, ooh, we're the Iron Snakes. Snake, everywhere's a snake. And yeah, I'm don't know. Kind of hard to describe.
snake. Everyone's
Um,
a snake.
Yeah.
Simon, did you
Especially in
read?
the boots.
Did you read Anarch, the latest book in the Gaunt series?
Nope.
Do
Yes,
it because I think it's his best so far.
Okay.
And there's an Iron Snake Space Marine in there, and the whole book is so dark and so terrible and so violent and so tragic and so
Aw.
triumphant at the same time. I just read it for the second time because it was that good.
Oh wow. Okay.
It'll make you love the Iron Snake, Simon.
I don't think so. Nope, sir.
Well, there is a new book out for them called Erdish, but it's not written by Abner.
Okay.
So, might try that, see that one on, see how it is.
New book for the Iron Snakes?
Yeah.
They are the best from now on. Just to know
Why are we
Simon.
talking about Space Marines?
I thought that was.
Our try. Our
I let you
attempt
put
at
one
talking-
Space Marine helmet on, and everything goes to shit.
because our attempt at talking about Tyrants was all just failed at tomorrow is Warhammer Day? Whatever.
Okay, so here's my prediction.
Yeah.
The thing for the only Tyranid we're gonna see in tomorrow's preview, other than one that's dead on someone's base, is gonna be Gene Stealer Cult character. That is going to be the only new model that Gene Stealer Cults get with their Codex release. which is going to be in a dual box with Custodes coming out later in the year, because that's already pretty much been, it's been rumored in this rumor leak thing that came out.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Don't you hate it when you glue your finger to the base? Ah! Oh, I got a lot of super glue on that. Oh wow, now everything's just coming apart. Yeah, that's my prediction.
Not book 2 of Warzone Octarius.
Oh,
with
that'll
more
probably come
nids.
out. Wait, it's going to be Warzone Octarius book 2? I thought it'd just be some other Warzone.
So, because the first Warzone was carried on, and they did book 1 and book 2 for it.
Oh, I forgot.
Octarius is the second one, and they're doing book 1. They do book 2.
Well, there you go. I don't think Tyrants
So-
will be in the second book.
You
Were
think
the
we
same
just all-
factions in both books of the other one?
I don't know. I didn't get them.
I don't think, because like I know Dark Eldar was in one of them, but I think Admech
Yeah.
was in the other.
I thought Sisters was in one of them as well.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get
Yeah.
2 books of Tyranid stuff.
Yeah. We'll get a bit of story, I think, but I think it's mainly going to be orcs.
Oh yeah. Maybe it'll be Custodes and Gensos. Maybe that's
Could do.
because they did that with Dark Eldar, where they brought out the new Dark Eldar Codex, and they're like, oh, by the way, you also have to buy this book because there's a bunch of other rules for Dark Eldar in there that we just decided not to put in this.
Or it could even be Black Templars and orcs.
Oh, there you go.
More Space Marines.
Stop talking Space Marine.
Yeah.
They're gonna have that new Warcry thing. They're probably gonna preview that tomorrow with the Spider people.
Yeah.
I hope the other Spider
that?
people are better. Did you
Oh
s-
yeah, the spider people. Yes.
I mean, that one guy's cool, but like, he's a little busy.
It took me a while to understand that his face is supposed to be a mask that is like a ripped off spider face,
Yeah.
Yep.
and that made me feel dizzy. Like,
Don't you do that where you're from?
yeah, no, I don't wear dribbly well, I had a tentacle face earlier,
There you go.
so I probably shouldn't speak up too loud.
See?
Ripped it off a passing octopus.
Nah, I would never hurt an
I
octopus.
know. We've been over this. I'm
Been
hey,
there, done that.
Simon,
Shut up.
let's go to some delicious Greek restaurant and eat a dead octopus. And you're like, you bastard. What did that octopus ever do to you? Give me another
Yeah.
burger.
Don't feed me anything that's potentially more smart than you are.
Yeah, absolutely. Just as I said last week, just playing around the octopuses, you realize that they're not stupid at all.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
will
I had-
take over.
I had 2 of them steal my GoPro from me, which was funny as hell.
Did you actually recover that?
I did. But those suckers are strong as hell. Like they're
Of
really,
course, aren't they just like
Well-
all muscle?
yeah, I think they are actually, and you can really feel it because normally those octopuses are really shy.
Yeah.
But when they decide it's time to not be shy anymore, they're really fucking bloody strong. Like, no, it's mine now.
Leave it.
Like they literally
Absolutely.
have suction cups.
Yep.
All those
That too.
action movies where the guy climbs up the building with the suction cups, you know?
Yep.
Have any of you guys seen the communities page today?
No, what's up?
Well, they've got this whole how you can celebrate Warhammer Day. The 4th section
Buy our
is
models.
no
More Space Marines. Sorry.
scented candles.
What? Are
Yeah,
you
so the-
fucking serious?
Yeah.
Like in the tradition of like goop? Like are we talking one that smells like Rabute
So I-
Gilliman's groin?
So I'll tell you what they are. That they are.
Please tell me one of them is homunculus lair.
No, it's Slanesh.
Just as good. Just as good.
Whoa.
Wow. Wow, Games Workshop. Wow.
Astra Militarum, Catachan Potpourri, The Scent of Death World.
This is a joke. Is it April? What's going on?
No. These are, you can actually buy them.
This is so
I
fucking
know.
stupid. This is
Yes.
so fucking stupid.
What?
I'm not going to ignore one of them because I know you're going to go with too much of them.
Space
the
Marine
next one is-
groin?
The Scent of Faith.
What the
Oh.
hell?
The Space
Oh, with that could be. Couldn't that be a sisters thing?
No, it's not, unfortunately.
Man, you guys are gonna be really glad that you stayed till like minute 1 hour and 10 of the podcast, the stream when we're talking shit about scented candles.
Yeah. Tau Ethereal. The Scent of Expansion.
What?
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah. It's also a blue candle as well.
Oh, it better be.
But the best one,
Tyrant.
Yay!
it's called Toxicrene Spores. The Scent of the Great Devourer.
Oh my god, is it green?
Oh,
No, it's red.
Oh, okay. I guess that's okay. Some people like red Tyranids.
oh Jesus.
This is
Don't
so
just-
stupid.
I just like, okay, let me have a look to see what the whole things they were saying was. But you can actually buy them, the candles. They're
So-
£14.
They're 14 pounds? What
Yeah.
the shit?
God.
Wow, they're just like throwing shit at a wall and seeing what sticks. They're like, how much can we take these fools for? Let's try scented candles. Let's see if they buy those. Next thing, car air fresheners.
No. You know what Games Workshop is trying to do there? Do
Sell you
something
everything?
for doing something for the health system. Like think about all the cliches about the
You're talking
the
about dirty,
unwashed
smelly men?
birds. Yes. And now they have like imagine weird smelly men
Okay,
and now scented candles.
so Simon has found something here. So here's the situation. Games Workshop doesn't want to alienate its customer base. But what it needs is it needs something to scent up the Games Workshop stores because they can be very smelly places. So what do? They're like, "Oh, we're selling scented candles. We're going to burn them in the stores just so you can know what they smell like, not for any other reason. We've got a scented candle burning now. Oh yeah, this is the smell of Toxicrene's armpits. Oh yeah, would you like to buy it? Oh, sorry, we don't actually have any for sale right now, but we could order you one. But we're just going to keep burning them in here so it doesn't stink."
Or even nicer. Little Simon, you want your mummy to accompany you to a Games Workshop store?
Yes.
Fear not. We have the perfect recipe for you to have your money be happy in the Games Workshop store. Just buy her a scented candle.
Oh my
Just
Yes.
light
god.
it before she enters it. And she's gonna
Gifts
be
for
very
the
happy
full
indeed.
family.
Or,
Next, they'll start
or
selling
if you-
power
you
tools for
are-
your dad.
You are scared that your new girlfriend doesn't like your hobby?
Absolutely.
Convince her with a bunch of scented candles.
Okay. Men can enjoy
Get
scented
it, you
candles
already buy
too.
them anyway. Now you
Let's
can
not
buy them
be
from
overly
us.
gendered. Men can enjoy scented candles too.
What?
Well, not in Germany.
Real men enjoy scented candles.
Aren't you supposed to be a Canadian lumberjack from the woods?
Yeah, what do you think I'm burning? I'm burning beaver musk.
Of course. Okay.
My scented
then I'm-
candles.
Beaver musk.
A little bit of pine and cedar scent to go with it. Remind me of my days lumberjacking. You know how like in Germany you guys have to do military service or social work stuff?
It's the only thing worth smelling, isn't it?
In Canada, we have to be a lumberjack. We have to do a certain number of years of lumberjack service to our country. And you can either be a lumberjack, or if you're a pacifist and you don't like harming trees, then you can be a beaver herder.
Interesting.
See, Nora just showed up. Nora, isn't it true that here in Canada, instead of doing social service or military service, we have to do lumberjack service? Or beaver service? The second that came out of my mouth, I knew you were going to be like, ooh, beaver service. Do you guys have that euphemism in Germany,
Yeah.
or is that just a Canadian euphemism?
Oh, yeah.
Do I need to
I
draw you a
know
picture?
it, but
Do I need to draw you a map of where to find the beavers?
I remember me standing next to your friend, me wearing the T-shirt, the Slanish T-shirt saying "pleasure," and she
Yeah.
was wearing the shirt.
Oh, she was
Which
wearing
said to her-
beavers or something, wasn't she?
Yeah,
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
yep.
I sent you that
Good
thing
times
about
were
Amanda,
had.
right?
I
Amanda
think
who
we need
did
to
the
sign again.
Extreme Beaver content?
No, the
No.
other one.
Oh, it says Slanesh. Okay, it's fine. Here you go. Stream Slanesh content. Simon, I sent you that thing about the lady who made the crazy Alice in Wonderland thing, right?
Yes.
She's like, her company's like going places. She's done all kinds of
Really?
animations for like indigenous issues and stories and stuff like that. Oh, look, there's a pooch. How do we get him in here without getting you in here? Come here, pooch.
Well,
Oh no, he's falling.
make sure he doesn't.
Come here, buddy. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's too many things. Oh. It's a pooch. Oh, sorry, bud. Here, let me fix the. Oh, you're so patient, Ripley. I hope Symbio Joe's still here.
Yep.
Joe, here's
he's
your
just
dog
gone.
content. Put this
Yes.
back on. Camera default. It's a pooch.
Doggo
It's a Ripley.
content.
Hey, buddy.
Here,
Hi.
put down.
It's fine. Hi, buddy. Oh, it's good to see you. You like being on the stream? Oh, thanks. Oh, your breath smells horrible. Did you just eat dinner?
No.
He ate,
Look,
one
it's a
of, he
poochie.
ate the Death
An
God
upside-down
candle.
poochie. Oh, what a pretty boy. You're so patient. Thank you.
Oh.
Here, we'll do this.
It's a dog. Of course his breath smells horrible.
Rip, you want to say hi to the world? Oh. Okay, this is not working. Oh, wait, I can just do this. I've got two cameras. Oh. Ah. Just don't get in it.
So we've got A:/ asking, is Ripley a spaniel?
Careful. I think you're in.
Oh.
Hold on. Where the hell? There we go. Oh, right in the throat. Thanks, bud. Look, it's a dog.
Pooch, the destroyer of tables.
Thanks for putting up with my shit, Rip. It's a Ripley! Oh my god! You are not loving life. Oh, thanks. Oh, thank you. Oh, so kind. You gonna say hi to everybody? No, you don't give a shit.
Hello, little
Is that a good nap?
Poochie.
Hello.
Mom take you out for a walk yet? It's raining. She's afraid of the rain. She probably won't take you for a walk.
Yeah, not right now.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you. Oh, so kind. Yeah, he's getting pretty big. Oh, you're large, aren't you, dog? Oh, how are you putting up with this? You must really like me. Should we get you the face hugger so you can eat it? Oh. Are you looking at Mummy? Think she might save you? All right.
Save me.
How do I turn this off? Okay. Can I pass him back to you? Ripley, go see Mummy. Good boy.
Well, there's a few good comments when Nick gets his.
Sorry, my earbud fell
headphone.
out. I have no idea
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah, let us know when you got it. You got it back in.
I've got it back in. Are we talking about beavers?
Tom Wilson has gone. Nick, someone seems to have stolen your puppy and replaced it with a dog.
Yeah, that happened.
And Eric's gone. Here come the dog hairs all over the models.
Oh, damn! Marco was right.
Absolutely.
He said it would happen someday. Didn't expect it to be today.
Happened today. Well, it's just bases. It's fine. But there is super glue on them, so I'm sure that...
Now you have some nice textures there.
That's how they do it in Ink 28, right? They just put dog hair on everything?
Yep.
So we've got someone new in chat. I haven't seen them before for a long time. It's
Well, there was Diana
HD.
and A Lamb. HD?
A Lamb I've seen before in chat.
Oh, HD.
HD says, I missed June Stealer by like 4 months, but I'm going to try and submit for Nidvember, Pinky Promise got a custom creepy lurking stealer on the workbench.
Fantastic. Welcome to the
Nice.
stream.
Yeah.
HD. I feel like that's HD with a British accent, and I really like it.
Well, the logo is HD as well.
And HD, don't worry. I also missed June Stealer by a good couple of months because I think I was working on the DOM during June Stealer.
Yeah.
And then I'm supposed to run the Warp Shadow account, and I didn't post anything from June Stealer until October. So I'm right there with you. But yeah, happy to have you. Yeah. Oh, so we should talk about that. I think we talked about that before, but let's talk about it again. As Crewtoberfest is coming to an end, we are now ramping up for Nidvember.
Yes.
Not to be confused with Nomvember, because that was last year, and apparently there's some dirty stuff that happens with Nomvember, so we're not doing Nomvember again.
Didn't go well.
There's a bit of Slaneshiness associated with Nomvember, so we're switching over to Nidvember.
My one.
There you go. You win, Flynn. And that means that if you've got Tyranids that you want to work on, why not work on them in November? Also, I think that Mama Negan has got some, because Mama Negan is the brain behind the Kip Ashember, which is amazing. I love Kip Ashember. And I believe that she has some prompts that might be Tyranid related or could be Tyranid related because she loves us so much and she's very kind. So she agreed to share her model holiday with us.
Tell us more.
Yeah. Is Mama Negan still here?
I haven't seen her for a little while.
I like A : because I'm old and I had a computer that had a disk drive. That is awesome.
Yeah.
It's such a good name.
Barkai's Discos, he did like the mass invasion of the November hashtag. Was funny though.
Oh, by us? Like how the Tyranid kids took it over?
Yeah, because on Instagram it's just for like food content.
Yeah, I thought you
It's
said it
on
was something
Twitter.
else on Twitter.
Twitter is the
Sexy stuff happens?
vor content.
Yeah, not a biovore, my friends. Not a biovore. I wonder if there's some vor people who are really sad when they look up biovore and they find out it's a Tyranid.
Yeah.
Like, what's this
Yeah,
weird
so-
space alien? I was looking for sexiness.
So Mama Negan's still here. She was just painting some xenomorphs for a commission.
Nice.
And A : has said, floppy era, my man.
Yeah, floppy. My drive's always floppy. And I don't even mind saying it.
And Mama Negan's got the Kit Bashemba will run with the theme Infestation this month. That will encapsulate
Nice.
Tyranids and many other menaces.
Oh, I love it.
That is.
There you go. You heard it here first. Infestation. Get them going.
Joel D has gone Commodore 64 Oregon Trail. Load
Yes.
them floppy disks in A and B drives.
That sounds like it should be blocked by YouTube.
But you have dysentery.
I loaded my floppy disk in both the A and B drives. Oh my! There's children on this stream. Careful. Yeah, I used Commodore 64s. Those were the computers my school had. It's good times. And pets? Anyone use pets? Anyone old enough to remember a pet? It's like a black and green screen. That might have been a Canada thing. I don't know.
Don't know. Sorry. I'm a bit concentrated right now.
That's okay. You're allowed.
So, Nick, have you seen Dune already?
Yes, I saw it last week. Sorry, I should have spewed all over you with my thoughts.
You should have.
Wait,
Do it
but,
now.
but Simon hasn't seen it yet, right?
Have you seen the
I-
original Dune?
Yes.
I've seen the original, so I
Yes.
expect not much to be spoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Good point. I still like the original.
Me too.
Acorn Electron. That sounds like a crazy computer. Yeah, I don't mind the original. Like, sure, the Harkonnens. Sorry, the Harkonnens. That was the biggest spoiler for me. That Apparently, I've been calling them the Harkonnens all these years, and apparently they are the Harkonnens.
Well, it was in the last film they were called the Harkonnens, so everyone started calling them the Harkonnens.
Oh, okay. So that
So
film got it
it's
wrong.
or it's just this film's got it wrong. We don't know.
Who knows?
It's just a matter
It's
of
fine.
interpretation.
It doesn't bother me. Yeah, it was beautiful. Like, I went with my good buddy Evgeny, who loves films as much as I do, and when it ended, he said that wasn't a film, that was art. That was an art installation that we just witnessed there, because like the music is amazing, the visuals are amazing. The only thing that bothered me was, like, I went into it knowing that it was only going to be part 1 of a 2-part movie, but because I'm obsessive or weird or whatever, I kept waiting to see where they were going to cut it, like where they were going to stop film 1 and be like, to be continued, film 2. But maybe I'm just crazy. But yeah, that was the thing that held me back.
If you know that in advance, it sort of gives you attention.
Yeah.
Throughout the movie, right?
Yeah, that's how I felt. So I feel like I honestly want to watch it again to not have that tension.
Yeah. For me, the point was actually, I mean, it's art. It's obviously this cinematography, the music, everything is just so immersive and perfect.
Marco,
But
what
for
did you
some
put
reason-
down on your phone? What are we looking at there?
It's just Facebook with a dragon on it. I have no idea.
Okay.
Sorry. Let me continue. Thing is, the whole story and the characters felt so cold for me.
Felt
For some
cold?
reason, the movie was over, and I was like, "Oh, this was amazing," but I didn't feel much emotional connection to the movie. And then I thought about it and thought, well, the characters, the interaction, there was not so much drama in it. They were always like just playing it down for some reason.
Yeah, I can see that.
It felt really, it just didn't catch me emotionally and made me. Of course, I knew the story in advance, so it was more difficult for me probably. But it was lacking some kind of tension, drama, and warmth between the characters. Of course,
Yeah,
the
like there
movie
was a little
amazing.
bit of warmth between like Duncan Idaho and Paul,
Yes,
but just a little
that's
bit.
true. That's true. But yeah, for some reason, I was thinking the old Lynch movie has a really good different take on it, and both are very possible different views on how to capture the material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that. I didn't notice that when I was watching it, but I think that because I was watching it as a depiction of a book that I've already read and of a book I've already read and of a film I've already seen, I did feel some emotion from like Jessica, Paul's mom.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the emotionality, like her, I feel like she may have been like the sole bastion of emotion in the film.
Yeah.
Like her stress over like what's being done to Paul and all that crap.
Did you catch the black spider on?
Yes. Let's please talk about the black spider. Simon, you got to go see it for the black spider.
It's so fucking scary.
Okay.
And you probably read on the internet what it's maybe supposed to be.
No, I didn't. Wait, don't say more about that. Let Simon see it first, and then we'll talk about it later. Or you message me on Instagram about it.
I can, and honestly, you want to know it.
Well, Black Spider Dune is what I'm looking for, right?
It wouldn't spoil anything for Simon because nobody knows. It's just a theory.
Yeah, but I don't want him to hear more about what the black spider. I want it to be kind of like a new experience.
There is the black spider with human hands as feet.
Stop! You're ruining it already.
No, I don't. It's just a couple of just.
Stop! No, stop talking about it. We're done. Don't ruin it for Simon. Don't ruin it for anyone else who hasn't seen Dune. I don't want to talk about it. I want them to experience it for themselves.
It's not important.
Dune. It's not big, but it's unique, and I want you to see it.
We're talking about Dune, but a little bit off topic for Dune. Did you see Children of Dune? I think it was like TV films they did.
I didn't.
With
No.
James McAvoy.
Oh, was that the series or whatever?
Yeah. So it's.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
It's set after, obviously, the Dune book. So it's based on the Children of Dune book, where You have his son. I can't remember his name. They're on Dune. Everything. He ends up. I can't really say too much if you haven't seen it or read the book without
I'm
spoiling.
about to read those books, so don't say too much.
Okay, so it basically follows the storyline of those books, but
Yep.
it's quite a good. I haven't read the books myself, but it's what I've
Was
heard
it
about. It's a
sci-fi
decent.
that adapted that?
I can't remember, but it's a decent adaptation of it.
Oh,
With what
interesting.
I've read of it.
Okay. That's good. That's good to know. I didn't hear any good things about that adaptation, so I didn't know.
Well, Dune, hey?
You gotta go see it, buddy.
Yeah. I will probably see it when it's on any streaming service.
No. If you can see it in theaters, you need to. Like, I know it's tough because you have kids, but if there's any way that you can see it in theaters, like, it's an experience you need to have in theaters. You can watch it after, whatever, but
I have to admit that I probably had the chance because that one week where I was Home Alone was the week where it aired in Germany, but I decided to not watch it and instead spend the evening build terrain.
see, this is why you will always be a better hobbyist than me. I could stay home and work on hobby, or I could go watch a movie. I'm gonna go watch a movie.
Yeah, maybe I've lost a little bit the sense of a value of a good movie over the past few years because I so rarely get to watch a movie from start to finish
Yeah,
in one go.
yeah.
It might already be on streaming right
No,
now
I
because
don't know.
Joel.
I looked it up. I couldn't find it in Canada. In the
So
US, it is. I think
Yeah,
it
that's what
said in
I
the
said,
UK it's not.
Yeah, Joel D said it's June is streaming on HBO online now.
Yeah, but you need to be in the States, I think.
Or if you've got a VPN, you could do it
Oh,
that way. But
thieves.
no,
But you still have to pay for HBO.
yeah, do you? Oh, yeah, you would, and then you'd have to pay for the
Yeah.
VPN itself. Yeah.
I will wait for it. Probably at the time that I'm able to see it in one go. Our living room has been rearranged for the 250,000th time. Next step is getting rid of the TV because we're not using it anyway. And then the next step will be get a beamer, and
Oh,
then I will
projector.
have a what?
Projector, yeah.
Yeah, and then it will be large enough to actually see the movie
True.
as you are apparently supposed to see it.
Well, we've got a projector as well. I cannot say enough about having projectors. I think they're awesome. I don't like the idea of having a TV just like sitting in your living room, taking up space and encouraging you to watch it. So I'm really glad to have a projector. And like our projector wasn't that much more than a good TV, and then it's gone. Like when we don't want it, it's not there.
Yeah.
And then we can watch stuff like Dune. And like we don't have like a very large living room.
Yeah,
we got,
but
like,
you
a
have a nice big wall where you
Yeah.
know. And if you sit up close enough, still big.
Yeah, no, you don't even have to like because our living room is not that big. It's you can't get far away from it.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we doing here?
Well, I am actually super happy how this box turned out.
Okay, what you didn't? I don't know if you told us, or maybe you did, and I wasn't here. Tell me about this box.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you because he's probably not seeing this anyway. So a good while ago, I got this wonderful grillet box from one of the Alignment 28 members.
Yeah,
I
I like that we call them Grillet boxes. So Grillet refers to Nikki Grillet, who's one of the. She's actually an artist who works at Games Workshop, and she came up with these. Well, I don't know if she came up with them, but she's well known for doing these little boxes.
Well, I think it all started as an army tray for a Mordheim gang,
Oh, is
and
that what it was? Okay.
and it was like a depiction of a street scene from Mordheim, which you could fold up to transport everything inside. And once you folded it up, it was like a whole street scene, and that was amazing, like mind blowing.
Yep.
And yeah, and she invented that sort of, and people have been doing that for a while now. And I always wanted to do one of those grillet boxes myself, but
Yep.
I never had like a reason.
Yep.
And because I need a reason for
Yeah, as
all
we
these
know,
ideas.
Hydra always needs a reason to make a model.
Yeah. Yep. And yeah, so I'm shipping Will a bunch of stuff. No, actually not a bunch of stuff, just a cast of my statue. And because I'm shipping that to him, I felt like, why send him something and just send him the one thing? I should send him something else because I'm sending him something. I know it's weird, but that's
Sure,
my
okay.
brain. And so I thought, well, he sent me this awesome grillet box, and I always wanted to do a grillet box myself.
Mhm.
And I'm not doing a grillet box for myself, so I will be doing a grillet box for him. Yeah, and that's what I'm
And
doing.
you really have left us for a new internet boyfriend, haven't you?
What?
I said you really have left us for a new internet boyfriend, haven't you? Will's
have
your new
left you.
internet boyfriend. You've left us. The relationship is over. You found a new internet boyfriend.
Oh, I have left you.
Yes.
Seriously, dude.
I said us. The plural.
Yeah. And who's the other part of that?
Marco and Flynn. This whole like
Oh.
3-way, 4-way internet boyfriend scene we got going on here.
Do you feel left, boys?
No, actually, I'm feeling tired. To be honest.
Ah,
Yeah.
Tired of your
Okay.
shit, Simon.
yeah, I know.
Of course. What else?
That's cool. I'm glad you're making one of those because I really want to see how you do.
Yeah, no, I don't have much time before I need to get the stuff shipped, and I wasn't sure if I was able to get it done. And yeah, I had the vision in my head how it could look cool, and
Yeah.
just started smashing things together, and there we are, almost finished.
Nice. Flynn, what else is going on in the chat?
So the chat. If I go. So I looked at it because Tom Wilson earlier mentioned about the grillet box, but I just never got a chance to get around to that. They have been talking about the worms from Dune.
The new worms.
Yeah. So where should I start with it? So Dune so Doldy goes Dune. Humans learning to live in shadow of Tyranid-infested world.
Oh, sweet. I never thought about that. That's brilliant.
So he goes, a Tyranid worm needs to be a thing. So obviously we know what the Trigon, the Moloch, and everything. But so Tyranid, Eric goes, Tyranid worm sounds fun. Barkheist, our ever knowledgeable
Yes.
lore friend.
Gonna tell us
said
about
there is
magma cores?
There's a mention of a super worm-style Nid destroying a fortress in the Codex. Alam says a Viragon,
Yep.
which would be from the trading card game.
Yep.
And Barkheist goes so the super worm-style Nid is described as a super Trigon.
What are we gonna call this thing? I just call it super the other thing.
So yeah, Diana has said, you may not have Dune, but at least you can stream Due South in Canada without a VPN.
Can I? Where would I stream Due South? Would it be on It's a CTV program. I don't know where I would find Due South even. But yeah, Due South is a good reason to, live in Canada.
And Mark has gone, my TV is now the monitor in my hobby room.
That is smart.
Smart.
Well, I'm actually talking to you guys on my old computer, which is now my monitor in my hobby room. And as you can tell, it is very old because it keeps breaking.
I feel like this is a reoccurring story.
Welcome to everything on the stream.
AKA the reoccurring story.
Can we talk about going to Rick Priestley's house again? It's another one of our reoccurring stories. What other reoccurring stories do we have?
Sharing stories. Na 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 na. Diana said it's CBC that it's on.
Really? I thought that was a CTV show. Interesting. Yeah. CBC's our Canadian broadcaster, and they've got a lot of free TV that you can watch that I never take advantage of because I don't know why.
Oh, before we forget, if you've
Yeah.
enjoyed the random chat that we have spoken about today, drop a like, subscribe, and comment.
Goddamn, Flynn,
yes.
you're the best. Thank you. Yes, please like, comment, and subscribe. I guess I'm supposed to say that, and I never do. So I'm really glad Flynn's on top of it. Because apparently that is helpful. For stream, for the channel.
Even share
Or-
the stream to
Yeah,
other
you can share the
people.
stream. You can be like, hey, listen to these guys talk about COVID for like 30 minutes. And vaccinations. Apparently some people love it. Oh, wait, that was the other thing I wanted to do on the stream today. So if you are participating in Nidvember, what are you thinking of doing? Tell us. Share in the comments. I think some people have already kind of done it, but if you have already told us, remind us what you're doing for Nidvember in the comments.
Alam has also said, hit the bell button, and Jody slap that alert button so you know when we go live.
I love you all for doing the shit that I should be doing. Yeah, what
And then-
they said. These people are
Eric-
running the stream. I'm just a guest.
Eric has gone, watch out for the link on the Instagram stories now.
Oh
And Alam
yeah,
said,
no
"Share it with the
excuse.
dogs."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Friggin' Cabby. I'm glad I had his gift to do my reaction to that. Yeah. I was like, oh man, I've almost got 10,000 followers. When I have 10,000 followers on Instagram, I can do that thing where I share a link. And then Instagram's like, psych, everyone can share a link now. I'm like, you bastards.
So Diana is going to work on the orcs they meant to do for October.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Mama Negan's got a Gargoyle, Hassling, and Necron Destroyer.
Ooh,
Got a
I
boost
like
of
that.
inspiration from the 5th K novel where they mention melee gargoyles.
Ooh, I like that too.
Yeah, melee gargoyles should be a thing.
Damn right.
Strikes.
No,
They're just
not shrikes. Like, think of winged hormigons. Maybe they're just too powerful.
They-
Oh,
they are
look,
just
dog hair.
strikes.
Dog
They are
hair.
just
I found my
strikes to
first dog
me.
hair. Marco, you cursed me.
Eric has said, I'm thinking of a Nid cow that is farmed for gas. Also, your Hormigant standing conversion. Mark, do you want to time
I
out?
haven't done that yet. What?
Mark has said.
Mark, you're the worst. You're not
Does he
invited
need
to
time out?
Nidvember. Get out of here.
Unless they're dead Space Marines.
Yeah, they better be dead on a Tyranid base. Even then. Do we really need
So-
more?
Mama Nika said gargoyles with Gene Stealer rending claws.
Oh, I feel like that would be too powerful. A flying thing
Uh,
with rending claws? Do we dare?
My thing is, if you're flying and you've got rending claws, stick them on the feet.
As
Yep.
Marco already showed us.
Yes,
Thank you.
that I have stolen many, many times. Alam has said trying a sword and shield tyrant.
Nice.
Joel D says everyone is making Primaris-Sized Grey Knights. He's doing it the other way
What?
around by
People are doing
making
that?
squat-sized Grey Knights. Well, the Grey Knights don't actually, in the books, don't actually have Primaris because of their genes. Their gene seed is different to all the other Space Marine chapters. It's a weird
Because
thing.
Games Workshop didn't want to make them yet, and they're like, quick, come up with a
Oh
reason.
no, it's they can't have them because
Oh,
of their
bullshit.
recruitment way of doing everything.
Bullshit. I don't agree. I don't
Yeah.
believe that for a second. I think they can't have them until the moment they can. Remember when no one could have Primaris, and then everyone did?
Yeah, but Cole didn't have access to their genetic gene seed,
Okay.
so he couldn't actually make the adjustments to be able to make Primaris Grey Knights.
But isn't that new Grey Knight character basically Primaris-sized?
they've basically made him Primaris-Sized, but he's not actually a new character. He's the same character. They just made a bigger model for
Oh,
him.
is it Drago? No.
No, it is. I think it's Castellan Crow.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a Grey Knight thing. Okay,
Yeah.
for a minute, I was interested in Grey Knights. A minute.
Yeah.
It's because they had
But he's
the when they made the new Grey Knight, new quote unquote. I'm an old man. When they made the quote unquote new Grey Knight Terminators, the first release since the original ones, they just looked so cool, and they had them at Games Day in Toronto, and they were cast in resin, and for some reason I was like, those are gonna be plastic, and then clearly they were pewter. But I loved the design so much that I may have
Yeah.
bought some, and they may be sitting in a box over there.
Yeah, I've got to say. But he's going to make them squat size, so they're going to be tiny little Grey Knights.
Like that little chibi thing that comes in the advent calendar.
Yeah. He's got some nids to knock out. I got a few that he'll make them on. A floppy disk. I can't say it every time. Is trying to sculpt that noise marine from scratch to Faith Migraine asking for timeout.
What?
So he says he's trying to sculpt that noise marine from scratch to Spes Migraine asking for timeout. Oh, good Space Marine for
Migraine is a
timeout.
Space Marine, yeah.
Yeah. Mark saying 30k Dark Angel Cataphracti.
That is not a Tyranid. Mark, causing trouble.
Mama Negan's gone. What feet? You mean the little baby stumps at the end of their wings? I'd imagine if you were quite substantial. Yeah. So with the gargoyles, their legs was like some tiny, tiddly little thing.
Yeah.
At the very base of the wing that
Yeah.
connects it back in. So yeah, they
Oh,
you
yeah, I
wouldn't be
like
able to
that
do it
thing.
proper with them. But that's on the newer ones. Something like the 4th edition version of them actually have like hooks on their feet, which are their own separate bit. The current ones have that little tiny little leg, and then the 2nd edition ones just had the tail, which then didn't have any legs.
Yeah.
So they had they had the basically the little leg thing that came out the back of him, the wings as well.
Oh man, I remember those
So you'd
3rd
have to
edition
trim them.
or 2nd edition pewter gargoyles. They had this thing when you could do bits order and stuff like that. Games Workshop used to have they would have mispackaged models, and you could get them for
glorious
discounted.
times.
Oh man, I forgot about those. But I called up the mail order, and I was like, oh yeah, I collect Tyranids. Do you guys have any mispackaged Tyranids? They're like, yeah, we got some this of gargoyles, but it was like 2 gargoyles per pack, and I think they only had 1 flying stand or something like that. And I was like, oh, I don't care, I'll buy them. So I got like a bunch of gargoyles for like 50% off. It was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, never did anything with them, but I think I may have assembled like 3 and painted them, but that was it.
But that was back in the day. They don't do that anymore.
No, they
Right.
don't do that anymore. They don't make mistakes anymore.
So floppy disk has gone in quotation marks GW.
I like that we're
If it
calling
can
them
make-
floppy disk.
It's easier for me than go / every time.
Sure.
It can make GW. If it can make money, it can be retconned.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. There will be some Grey Knight genes just as soon as they want to sell more Grey Knights. They figured they didn't have to Primaris-Size them this time around. They're like, we can Primaris-Size them next time around.
Oh, jeez. Alright, I've got to read out Joel's next one. So, right, not Primaris. So, Grey Knights are the Danny DeVito twin to the Arnold Schwarzenegger Custodes.
Oh my god, here we go. Here we go. I love it.
Oh, gee.
That's good.
Okay, so you can convert that for Nidvember. I would allow that. You do a Danny DeVito, Grey Knight, and Arnold Schwarzenegger Custo. That'd be great.
Barclay says, okay, well, now he's going to make melee gargoyles.
Sweet.
Awesome.
This stream was officially worth it.
Yeah.
It inspired folks to do Tyranids.
It inspired Bargaze to
Yeah.
make some more cool shit. That's really all I
Nice.
need.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, so you can rip it off again.
Damn right. Damn right. Not even pretending that I'm not ripping off Bargate's best ideas like I did with that baby lictor. And that's not the only one of Bargate's cool ideas for Tyranids that I want to rip off.
well, I'm
Also
gonna
the
do a
like spindly
shameless...
flying one.
Ooh, yeah.
You know? Yeah. Sorry, what was that, Flynn?
I'm gonna do some shameless self-plug. So
You?
last year for November, I did the Tyranid evolution posts.
Oh, nice. Yes, those were wicked.
Yeah, I'm not doing that this year.
Well, no, you already did it, so why would you do it again?
Yeah.
Saved on your stories,
So,
isn't it? If anyone wants to see
Yeah,
it.
so if anyone wants to check it out, just search the hashtag Tyranid evolution. You'll be able to see it there.
Oh my God,
Where
you made your own hashtag. Good man.
well, it made it easier to find it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So just go and search that one, and you'll be able to see every released model that GW did for 40k scale miniatures. It does include the armor
Save
class as well.
A protonid, because you didn't have that yet.
I didn't have that at the time, no. But
But you do
So
now,
what
you
are you
jammy
doing this
bastard.
year?
He's just posting the
10,
protonid
15
every day for 30 days until I get so mad that I dox him.
Well, I could post some of like the spore chimneys if I dig them out, or the four-drawer terrain. I haven't posted that yet.
Did you never gotten one of the what's the one with the 3 chimneys all together? What do they call it?
Oh, ye of little faith.
Do you have one of those?
Yes.
Okay, because Marco's looking for one of those. Have you painted it yet?
No, but I kind of
Okay.
want to keep it.
Well, you know,
The museum.
right?
But I'll keep an eye out for Marco if I see another one
Yeah,
go
keep
up.
an eye out.
Thank you. Thank you. You're the best.
Well, I've had someone else ask about spore chimneys as well, but I know you've asked me to keep an eye out for something to keep you guys in mind for anything I see. So priority.
Sport chimneys have gotten fucking rare.
Oh,
Even
yeah,
the
mine
chimneys
was
on their own? The individual ones?
No, those are easy as recasts, obviously,
Oh.
but the
The-
big ones are totally rare.
Sorry, I wasn't sure what the big one was actually called. I thought the little ones were called sport.
So the
they're
big
capillary
one is
towers,
called
aren't they?
the.
Yeah,
Capillary towers
exactly.
are the self-standing ones. The spore chimney is the 3-in-1.
Okay, gotcha.
I got lucky when that came up for me. It was up there. I just grabbed it straight away.
Nice.
Lucky man. It's a good
Well,
piece. I'd love to get one of those too.
One of the ones I suggest doing is searching for either Forge World Tyranid and saving the search and turning email alerts on. Tyranid Terrain. Just if you save the search and turn the email alerts on, it normally gives an email about an hour after something goes up. So you might get the email and then you've missed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it does reduce the chance of you having to basically check your computer every 5 minutes for has something gone up, because that's what I did to get
Not like that's something you've ever done, right, Flynn?
Oh, it was days I was bored and I would just refresh the page. But I did the email bit to get the epic Forge World Harridan.
Yep.
And that paid off massively because that one was because sometimes when you search it, it doesn't really show overseas ones, even if they will ship to your country.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had the email on there, it flagged it up that it was available.
Yeah.
So I was able to get it that way.
Nice. I thought you were going to say that, like, you can set up the email alert, but it'll give you a 1-hour delay. So what I find is useful is setting up a Google alert, because Google notifies you within 30 minutes of when an eBay thing goes.
It's not always that great, because Google will just say you like, yeah, this has gone up
Yeah.
if it
No, I
meets
was
the
joking.
search criteria.
Yeah.
Someone's Alam said, couldn't we make a mold out of the Hyrule tail for the capillary towers?
Yeah, you could do
Wow.
that.
But there has been quite a few people do make some really good 3D printed ones that I've seen, but
So someone had some
not
of
as
those.
great.
Someone
Nothing-
had some of
nothing-
those, and they like sent
yeah,
a
I
message.
know someone.
nothing comes close to Simon Egan's original sculpt. It's so much better.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for the capillary.
You know
I mean,
who
for
did
the
that, Nick?
what?
You know who did that?
Who did what? 3D?
Casting a Hyrule tail for
Yeah,
towers?
Ross did that for me.
Yes.
Yeah, when I was doing the dominatrix for him, he cast. I still have some of them kicking around here. His casts
Okay.
weren't amazing, but he cast hairdual tails because I wasn't confident sculpting the tail, but I wanted to extend the tail on the dom. So I cut off the existing tail, and then I cut up some recasts of the tail, and I took those pieces and I inserted them into the tail to lengthen it.
Yeah.
But they're not quite
And
the
it-
same.
And to me, that's that was a very unique experience because it was the first time I cast anything.
Oh, you were at his house and he let you cast it?
Yeah, when we visited him, he said, "Well, it's so easy. Here, take the
I didn't remember
resin
that.
and plop." And suddenly, like 2 minutes later, I had like this cast, and I
didn't
still have
remember
it.
that you did that. That's cool.
Yep, and it still remained a mystery to me for such a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Well, that's kind of
yeah,
sweet
but
that
if
you did it with Ross for the first time.
yeah,
So
Wow.
Ross, for anyone who is not familiar, was he was an administrator on the Warp Shadow group, and he was like very much like a driving force behind Warp Shadow, but sadly he passed away of an aneurysm in 2010. Oh god, I forget now. Or was it 2011? Anyway, yeah, he was a really sweet guy.
too early, too early.
Yeah, he lived close to me here in Canada. So when Marco and Simon came to visit, we went and hung out in his spawning pool, otherwise known as his hot tub,
Which was awesome.
and then played with all of his armor cast Griblies, because Ross was a very passionate collector of armor cast models, not just Tyranids, also Titans. And his basement is the final resting place of the armor cast Imperator Titan that they never released. The
Oh
prototype
yeah, I
for it.
remember that.
Yeah,
Ah.
his family referred to it as his little gnome. Yeah, he's got it, and I was supposed to make it whole for him, but we never got to, sadly.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, but he was just a really awesome guy, very kind, very generous, and he was the one who commissioned me to make my first ever Dominid when I didn't think I could do it, and Simon had done it. He was like, "You could do that." I'm like, "I don't know that I can do that." He's like, "Sure you can. I'll buy you the model." I'm like, "Oh, okay. I guess I'm doing this now." I talk about cheerleaders. Cheerleaders are people who, in my version of it, they're people who believe in you more than you believe in yourself, and they're very important in this life.
Yeah.
So Ross was definitely a cheerleader. Another cheerleader is the wonderful High Fleet Moloch over here,
Thank you.
who also cheerled for Simon and I, giving us some of our first commissions. Certainly my first commissions. I don't know about you, Simon.
Yep,
Yep.
And
me
I
probably
never,
too. Yes.
I never regretted it once. 1 inch.
Good.
What I know is that his commissions financed most of my trips to Canada.
Well, then I should be doubly thankful to Marco.
Awesome. Money well spent for each of us.
Yes, indeed. I'm not sure, but I think I'm calling this done.
Same here.
Yeah?
I'm so tired, guys.
Just
Okay.
before
Oh
you
yeah,
go,
Marco, you got to get some sleep. You got a big crew project ahead of you tomorrow.
Actually, I am invited for the Halloween party tomorrow, but Sunday is going to be the big crew day. Oh man,
It
Crew
better
is
be.
everywhere.
It better be.
Monique has just got a quick thing. She says,
Yeah.
Pinky, could you tell the council of my idea for the Gene Stealer Infiltrator? I want to hear some opinions from Nid lovers on it.
What the count? Why don't you tell them yourself? Mama Negan has an idea for a Gene Stealer that is wearing. Mama Negan, tell him yourself. Come on, you'll do a better job than I do. Gene Stealer wearing Space Marine armor. But let's hear more from Mama Negan. Also, did you see A-Drive's comment that your museum sounds valuable and maybe you should get some Oyumaru and back some of it up? They do that, don't they? Cast famous sculptures so that they don't have to put the real one on display or something? I don't know. Do they do that? Simon, you're an artist. You know things. Do they ever cast valuable sculptures so that they don't have to put the real one on display in a museum?
They do, but what I definitely know is that they did casts of these Greek statues.
Yeah.
And displayed them in different places for studies, for study purposes and stuff like that.
Like the Laocoon? Or is that Roman?
Yeah, for example, yeah.
Yeah. So there you go, Flynn. Historical precedent.
Yeah.
Oh, so Mama Negan's come in with a Gene Stealer wearing broken Space Marine armor to mess with enemy scanners and auspex. Then it would be partially grown into the armor, so it's broken on the back by the Stealer's spine.
What do you think, boys?
I think it sounds cool, but I would fear that it would look on the table as a Chaos Space Marine.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the idea sounds good. It's just the execution of how it will happen.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a challenge.
I'd say go for like bits of armor. Don't have it fully encased in the Space Marine armor. So like a shoulder pad, a greave, a vambrace, just bits and pieces of the armor just spread across. So it's, or I think A Lamb's just giving me great arms. Go 4 arms too. So having like a vambrace on maybe 3 arms, and then the leg ones on one leg, and something like that. So it's not just the whole. It's in the one armor.
I think another problem you might run into would be that you have a Space Marine is way smaller than a Homagont, and it would be rather hard to fit the proportions onto each other. So maybe just go with shoulder pads, because they are very distinctive design element, easy to transfer.
So said so far only the upper torso is encased in the torso armor. The legs should be mostly naked. So
yeah, that makes
natural.
Sense.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't say my own thing for Nidvember. So my my Nidvember pledge is that I want to finish 2 of the 3 lictors that I'm supposed to be working on. I need to start on Secret Project Red Dragon for Darth Bob. And I want to finish at least sculpting filler work on the Swarm Sentinel that I started from the HydraCast model. So I want to get this to a point where I can prime it. And then I want to finish painting all of the members of my Tyrant kill team that I've started painting. So there's still ones that I need to model, but the ones that I've already like primed and started on, I want to finish painting all those in Nidvember. So those are my goals. Marco, what are you doing for Nidvember?
Crude.
No, you're 1 month behind.
Crude. I honestly have no idea.
Okay. Do you have to do your Titans in November?
The Titans are supposed to be finished like in 2 days.
Okay.
And
man, you're gonna have a busy weekend.
Yeah, well, whatever. Thanks. And then I'm going to have to finish all the Space Marines still I have left till mid-December, and then I'm done with the Death Watch army, which is awesome because I'm really itching to start on the table again.
Nice. Well,
I'm
maybe
going
you can.
to.
Sorry, go for it.
Yeah, I'm going to make a warrior, tunic
warrior.
warrior. Yeah, I'm going back to trying to re-envision my original urban warfare warrior design.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Wait,
what
are
I'm
you
heading
using the
for.
warrior that I sent you to do that?
No.
Good.
And I still have one left, which I will use. I just found it the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm having a lictor bus staring at me.
Ooh, how nice.
Yeah.
So you think you might work on that?
Yes.
Nice.
And I will all the time. I will be stared at by Karen.
Yeah. That's the projects we should all
Ah!
be working on.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Oh, at least if we're gonna fail on our creature conference challenge, let's all fail together.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
shall.
It was really concerning there when me and Marco were like shooting the shit, doing something else, and Simon was dutifully working on Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're not kissed by the muse, you're not kissed, right?
Right.
That's all it is.
That's a good excuse. I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Me too, me too.
Talking about excuses, I think I'm out.
Okay.
Yeah, same here. That's
Gotta go
it.
get kissed by your muse.
Yeah, I'm done, and I hope that the kids sleep tonight. But I don't get my hopes up too much.
So let's
Shit.
say Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
For your sake, I hope the kids
Hap-
sleep tonight.
Thank you. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Yeah,
Happy
and
My
Halloween.
voice is leaving me as well.
happy preview tomorrow. Hopefully we get surprised with something cool.
Oh yes.
Oh
Yes.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Have a good night, boys.
All right, I'm
Good
gonna
night,
end the
good
stream.
night.
Thank you everyone for joining in the chat. All the new folks, all the folks who've been here a lot. And have a happy Halloween. We'll see you next week for the first
Like,
stream.
comment, and share this goddamn video.
There you go. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed.
Yeah, subscribe.
We got 10 likes. Look at that. Amazing.
Ooh, but no super chat. Where did the super chat?
That was only for my birthday. Only happens once a
Okay.
year.
We're gonna be huge.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see you next Friday for the first stream of Nidvember. And yeah. Talk to you then.
Bye.
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 Okay, just gonna wait for the stream to catch up. What are you doing, Marco?
I'm trying to fill